we had to share it with the world. Power Swabs was clinically studied to whiten natural teeth as well as stain caps, crowns, and veneers. It's so effective, it works on stains caused by coffee, tea, red wine, and even smoking. For those of you who have that one stained tooth that's darker than the rest, Power Swabs can target that area using swab precision.
My favorite thing about the Power Swabs is that I was actually able to take the swab and really get through some of those areas that are kind of like untreated. I felt like I can immediately see the results, and I'm like, oh, I'm definitely starting to see the shades getting brighter and brighter, or whiter and whiter.
If you have yellowing between your teeth, if you have coffee or tea stains near your gum line, just snap, swab, and smile. And in each 5-minute application, you'll see whiter teeth. So stop whitening your smile the old-fashioned way with strips and trays and start using the Power Swabs 5-minute solution.
Well, they're whiter, they're brighter, and I feel better about my smile. And it was so easy to do.
One friend was like, your teeth look like really white. Did you do anything to it? And I was like, I did. I did Power Swabs.
Call for your 5-minute solution to whiter teeth. Order Power Swabs and receive up to 50% off the retail price. And as an added bonus, get a free Power Swabs Quick Stick pen with your order. The Quick Stick pen is your on-the-go solution to help prevent stains from adhering to your teeth after drinking coffee, tea, or even after smoking. And in addition to saving up to 50% off and your free Quick Stick pen, get free shipping by ordering now. Dial the number on your screen or visit powerswabs.com today.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted Best of Las Vegas. Give them a call, 702-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Desert View Hospital. You can count on us.
Welcome to News 25 and Ace Country Radio. I'm Roy Rossell on this Friday, July 21st. Well, Heather Pate, the last of the two who took a plea deal regarding the murder of Roy Jaggers, was sentenced on July 20th. The defendant, Heather Pate, was in court earlier this week for her sentencing after the almost 2-year-long case of the murder of Roy Jaggers. Pate, Kevin Dent, who was sentenced on Thursday, and Brad Main, whose court sentencing will be on August 3rd, were all involved in this murder. District Attorney Patrick Ferguson and the Honorable Judge Kim Wonker spoke about the alleged reason that these 3 people killed Roy Jaggers back in 2021.
The limited investigation that was done, as we heard during Mr. Main's trial, there was nothing conclusive. There was nothing to suggest that really this happened, but I'm not here to prosecute or defend Roy Jaggers, because again, that is a case that will never be before this court or any court.
You are all guilty of this crime. Each and every one of you. There isn't one that's less culpable. And I have to tell you, I looked at your scans. I was appalled by the investigator's conclusion that Roy Jaggers, if you had called the cops, would have been arrested and he would have been convicted. Why didn't you call the cops? You know why you didn't call the cops. Because you guys would have been arrested. Why would you have been arrested? You were out using drugs. And when the officers got there, you would have become a suspect. Because you're saying that your child was molested. And they're going to be able to see that you've been using drugs all night and you're under the influence of drugs.
Pate gave her statement apologizing to the family before the judge sentenced her to life for the charge of first-degree kidnapping with possibility of parole in 5 years, and life for the charge of second-degree murder with the possibility of parole in 10 years.
There's no words to explain how sorry I am to the family. I honestly never wanted this to happen to Roy. I should have done more to stop it. and I didn't. I was scared. I let my fear get the best of me, and it cost Boyer's life. And I'm so sorry.
In accordance with the law, I'm going to assess a $25 administrative assessment fee, $150 DNA analysis fee, $3 DNA administrative assessment. On count 1, first-degree kidnapping, imprisonment in the Nevada Department of Corrections for life, with the possibility of parole, with parole eligibility beginning when a minimum of 5 years have been served. That's the maximum I can give on that. And count 2, imprisonment on account of murder of the second degree. Imprisonment in the Nevada Department of Corrections for life, with the possibility of parole, with parole eligibility beginning when a minimum of 10 years have been served. Count 2 shall run consecutive to count 1. You do get a credit of 719 days credit for time served.
The father of the child that went missing on July 16th this week was arrested.
Another arrest was recently made regarding the child who went missing on July 16th. The child's father, William Redwitz, was arrested on July 19th. After the search for the missing child concluded, Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies continued to conduct an investigation. During the investigation, officers observed that the travel trailer William and his son were living in allegedly contained items consistent with drug use that was in plain view and easily obtainable by a small child. During their interview of Camille Sabolt, the aunt of the child who went missing, who was also recently arrested, Sabolt allegedly admitted to narcotics use and alleged that William provided her with the drugs. According to the declaration of arrest, William was allegedly aware of Camille using drugs and used drugs with her while inside the trailer with the child. William Redwitz was arrested and charged with child abuse or neglect.
Well, a crash occurred earlier today involving multiple fatalities just south of Beatty.
Jason Ernest of Mount West Lawyers. Don't be bullied by insurance companies. Call me, 775-727-9500.
A crash occurred earlier today involving multiple fatalities on Highway 95 in the area of mile marker 56, which is just south of Beatty. As of reporting, Highway 95 mile marker 52 has been closed due to the accident. As of reporting, no further information has been released, and our hearts go out to those involved in the incident.
Well, a natural brain infection claimed the life of a young individual in Lincoln County due to a naturally occurring amoeba.
A rare brain disease known as Naegleria fowleri, also known as a brain-eating amoeba, claimed the life of a youth in Lincoln County, according to the Nevada Division of Public and Behavioral Health. According to the report, the youth was most likely exposed at Ash Springs, which is a natural hot springs located in Lincoln County on federal land. The CDC, or Center for Disease Control and Prevention, has notified that Naegleria fowleri was the cause of the youth's illness. Naegleria fowleri is a microscopic single-celled living amoeba that can be found naturally in the environment. The amoeba itself causes a very serious and rare infection of the brain called a primary amoebic meningoencephalitis that destroys brain tissues and is almost always fatal. Naegleria fowleri lives in soil and warm fresh water such as lakes, rivers, and hot springs. The amoeba infects people by entering the body through the nose and traveling to the brain. However, it does not spread from person to person. Symptoms of Naegleria fowleri start with severe headaches, fever, nausea, and vomiting, and then progress to stiff neck, seizures, and a coma that can lead to death. Due to the amoeba being a natural occurrence in the environment, there is no means to eliminate it from fresh bodies of water. Even though the risk is low, those who enjoy recreational water should always assume there is a risk when they enter warm, fresh water. The CDC would like to recommend precautions when enjoying warm, fresh water. Avoid jumping or diving into bodies of warm, fresh water, especially during the summer. Hold your nose shut, use nose clips, or keep your head above water when in the bodies of warm, fresh water. Avoid putting your head underwater in hot springs and other untreated geothermal waters, and avoid digging in or stirring up the sediment in shallow, warm, fresh water. The amoeba are most likely to live in the sediment at the bottom of lakes, ponds, and rivers.
We'll be back with more local news on the other side of this break.
When you're hurt in a wreck, you want an attorney that'll fight for every dollar you deserve. In many cases, Lerner & Rose recovered 10, 15, 20 times more than the insurance company's original offer. Get the money you deserve. Call Lerner & Rose today.
Call 877-1500.
LV.net provides fast, reliable internet at a fair price. We're a locally operated company and have proudly served the city of Las Vegas since 1994. At LV.net, we're your friends and neighbors, so you can be confident that you'll always get the best customer service. Our team is available 24/7, 365. There's no credit checks, no hidden fees, no data caps, and we will never raise your rates. LV.net is your hometown internet service provider. Don't forget, call LV.net at 702-9-MINUTE. That's 702-900-0000.
Welcome to Nye County Armory, Pahrump, Nevada's premier hometown gun shop and NFA dealer. We have some of the lowest prices on guns in Nevada, and we have a full-time gunsmith on site. We carry name brand ammo and accessories. We build custom AR-15s, and we're a Master Glock stocking dealer. We offer the Blue Label program for first responders, and we have a Silencer Shop kiosk for all of your NFA needs, and only $25 dealer transfers. If you buy a gun someplace else, you paid too much.
Now is the time. Get off your seat and into the beat of fitness for just $10. We offer everything you need at our hometown gym, and most plans are just $10 a month. Plus, there are no long-term commitments required. We have tons of options: yoga, high and low impact cardio classes, circuit training, and new innovative classes to keep you motivated. With 15,000 square feet of fitness, we are the largest full-service gym in Pahrump. Get started today. Come and see us at Fitness 410.
Horizon Markets are a one-stop shop for convenience. Are you wanting to enjoy a hot cup of coffee and a pastry? Needing some fuel? Or want a simple refreshment or snack? Come visit one of our 6 Horizon Market locations near you. We also have the loosest slots around town with over $1 million in payouts. You will get Pahrump's hometown value where convenience and low prices meet. So no matter who you are, you'll find your Horizon in Pahrump.
When you're looking for quality storage sheds that are built to last, the Affordable Shed Company is the place to go. Pahrump's top choice for storage sheds and portable buildings is the Affordable Shed Company. Reasonable price does not mean less quality. Price is not the only issue when buying a shed. It must last, it must be strong, it must be built with quality materials. The Affordable Shed Company, 6361 Homestead Road.
If you have to call an 800 number to talk to your attorney, you probably called the wrong attorney.
Lerner & Rose is your local law firm with local offices, and we're committed to giving you the best service possible.
Lerner & Rose is the way to go. Call 877-1500.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back. Well, a local man was recently sentenced to 9 years in federal prison for having over 250,000 files of sexual child abuse on multiple different digital devices.
A local man from Pahrump has been sentenced to 9 years in federal prison for not only receiving, but distributing images that depicted the sexual abuse of children. This began when officials executed a search warrant last July 2022 on Burick's home, which was also being used as a daycare for preschool-aged children. According to prosecutors, David Michael Burick was found to contain over 250,000 files of child sex abuse material. The forensics team involved in this case also found that the multiple devices Burick had in their possession was used not only to receive the sexual abuse material, but also to make them available for download on the internet. David Michael Burick received their sentence on Wednesday, the 19th of this month, after having pled guilty back in February on the count of distribution or receipt of child pornography.
Legendary singer, performer, painter, and World War II veteran Tony Bennett passed away this morning at the age of 96.
Tony Bennett made many appearances in Las Vegas. Here's a look back. Anthony Dominic Benedetto, born August 3rd, 1926. Known professionally as Tony Bennett. Throughout his career, Bennett won 20 Grammy Awards, a Lifetime Achievement Award, and 2 Primetime Emmy Awards. He was named an NEA Jazz Master, and a Kennedy Center honoree, and was the founding member of Frank Sinatra School of the Arts in Astoria, Queens, New York. Bennett sold more than 50 million records worldwide. Bennett passed away at his home in New York City on July 21st, 2023, at the age of 96, after suffering from Alzheimer's disease for 7 years.
Here's Mikey to tell us what's cooking this Sunday morning on Classic Country Breakfast.
Howdy. On the menu this week on Classic Country Breakfast, a special 2-hour show this week. We'll celebrate Ricky Skaggs, born on July 18th, 1954. We'll celebrate T.G. Shepherd, born on July 20th, 1944. We'll honor the late, great Tony Bennett, and a special performance from John Michael Ferrari. Also, T. Graham Brown calls the show, and Charlie McCoy calls the show. He talks about playing baritone sax on Pretty Woman, playing on Bob Dylan albums, and what it was like recording with Elvis.
We were a little bit nervous because Elvis had never worked with anybody but that group he works with, and first thing he did, he walked in the studio and went to each of us, shook our hand, and said, "Thank you for helping me."
Don't forget to check out ClassicCountryBreakfast.com and tune in Sunday morning at 7 to Classic Country Breakfast on Ace Country Radio.
The annual Social Services Fair was held earlier today, and News 25 spoke with the director, Karen Smith, for the details.
Today is our social service fair in Pahrump. We have lots of resources that have come out, different vendors, in order to get the resources out to the public and let the community know what is available throughout all of Nye County. Different vendors from both Pahrump, throughout Nye County, and also vendors that have come from other areas like Las Vegas, state vendors, federal vendors included. Right now we have upwards of 45 vendors. We actually had a lot bigger turnout than we had anticipated, so we were adding more tables, which we are just thrilled. Love that more and more vendors are coming out, more and more services are being offered to our community, which is what this is all about. What they can expect to see is the different vendors, everything from welfare, social services, to nonprofits, such as NICC, Nevada Outreach. There's also dental vendors, alarm vendors, welfare. It's a wide assortment of vendors. Valley Electric's out here. So any vendors that we can let the community know, no matter what walk of life you're with, that hopefully there's a vendor here to help you. This is an annual event. We hold it once a year. We hold one here in Pahrump, and next week we will be holding one in Tonopah also. They would need to contact our office, Nye County Health and Human Services, at 775-751-7095. Love to hear from anybody.
We'll be back with your sports report right on the other side of this break.
It's the Make the Summer event at Saida Trudeau Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, your original hometown dealer. This month at Saida Trudeau, take home a brand new 23 Ram 1500 Bighorn and save 10% off MSRP. Or take advantage of 2.9% financing for 72 months. Ram made Car and Driver's 10 best list 5 years in a row. Now that's impressive. Maybe a Jeep is what you're looking for. If you're hitting the beach or hitting the trails, we have the perfect Jeep for your summer adventure. How about a new Jeep Compass Latitude 4x4 at 10% off MSRP or 1.9% financing for 36 months. Come see Saida Trudeau, your original hometown dealer for the Make the Summer event going on now.
Saida Trudeau, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram, your original local hometown dealer. We want only to be the best.
At Nathan Adelson Hospice, we know that when your loved one no longer wants to treat their life-limiting illness, their priorities change, and it's a tough decision. But the Nathan Adelson Hospice team is here to guide you so you can focus on what truly matters, your time together. And for almost 50 years, Nathan Adelson Hospice has been the organization Southern Nevadans trust. It's the choice of a lifetime. Choose Nathan Adelson Hospice.
Hi, Norma Jean here with an important real estate update. Beware of anyone calling to tell you about the Homeowner Benefits Program. They call and offer you money that you'll never have to repay, and you agree to sell your home with their company. This is a listing contract that lasts for 40 years, that runs with the land. This has affected 34 homeowners in Pahrump. Please call an attorney before signing anything like this. For more information, give us a call at Realty Executives, 775-727-5858.
Ace Country.
Rise and shine. Tune in Sunday mornings at 8 for the Classic Country Breakfast with me, Mikey. I'll be playing a whole hour of all the classics. From Willie. On the road again. To Johnny.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
To Patsy.
Crazy.
To Dolly.
Jolene, Jolene.
All the classic country music to start your Sunday morning. You bring the hash browns, and I'll bring the Hank.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyers, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, here's a look at sports with Mikey.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports. Vegas Golden Knights signed Brett Howden to a 2-year contract. The day with the Stanley Cup tour continued. Michael Amadio took it to the ocean. He even had a cupcake, a Stanley cupcake. Las Vegas Aviators split a doubleheader in Salt Lake City yesterday against the Bees. They lost Game 1, 5-4. Then they dominated Game 2, 11-1. Rematch tonight at 5:30. Las Vegas Aces weathered the storm in Seattle last night, 79-63. They play the Lynx in Minnesota tomorrow at noon. And a spaghetti dinner and bake sale to help support the Pahrump Valley High School Trojan football team is happening Saturday, August 5th at 6 p.m. inside the high school cafeteria. That's your look at sports on News 25.
Now here's Josh Osborne to talk about the reliability of older technology and hardware.
Hey guys, Josh Osborne here with Pahrump's own Great Computer Deals. It's time for another quick tutorial. Today's topic, the most common issues we see at our computer repair center and how to avoid them, part 5. Let's go ahead and wrap this topic up. You think the biggest technology issue that's facing our customers this day and age would be their lack of computer knowledge, but that's actually not the case at all. You'd be surprised to find that over 50% of the problems that we help people solve are completely avoidable regardless of a customer's computer literacy. Today's last topic, having too high of expectations for low-end or older technology. Many people come into our store just frustrated because their device isn't fast enough or doesn't have all the bells and whistles that they were hoping for. Many times we can tell immediately why this is the case. It's normally caused by low-end technology. We'll call it Walmart-level electronics, or older technology, computers that are 10 plus years old. Remember the saying, can't get blood from a turnip? This is true with computers as well. You can't buy the cheapest thing on the shelf and then be surprised when it doesn't perform as well as the higher end, more expensive models. This is also true for older computers. You can't install the new Windows 11 on a machine built 15 years ago and expect it to run without issues. So, how do we avoid these problems? Well, remember when Dad used to say, you get what you pay for? This still holds true with just about everything. Purchasing name brand is usually the best option, but also being aware of the exact model you're getting as well. Just because there's a Dell, HP, or Samsung logo on your device doesn't make it good quality. Most tech companies produce high-end electronics with really good materials and low-end electronics where corners are cut to allow for a cheaper price tag. Do your research, read online reviews, talk with professionals before investing in any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It'd be much better to save up and wait for a device that will last, as opposed to getting something cheap right away and regretting it very quickly. You guys still need some help? Well, come on down to our store. We're located at 1190 East Highway 372, across the street from Pizza Hut, and in the same plaza as Game Corner, Arcade, and Fun Center. Or give us a call, 775-990-8833. We're open from Monday through Friday, 9 to 3. Anyway, that's it for today's lesson. I will catch you guys on the next one.
News 25 WeatherCam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Well, it's been really hot outside recently, but thankfully there is a cloud cover. John is going to have your weather report right after this break.
Hi, I'm attorney Jonathan Nelson of J.K. Nelson Law. If you're going through a divorce, dealing with custody or child support issues, or any other family matters, give us a call today at 775-727-9900. We have a team dedicated to protecting your interests and defending your rights. Let us show you why we've been recognized by Best of Las Vegas and have received Best Attorney in Pahrump for the past 4 years. We're conveniently located to meet and provide you with a free consultation on your legal matter. So give us a call today. Again, 727-9900.
The Medicare Resource Center by AMA is where you can get local advice on your Medicare plan options in Pahrump. If your costs keep going up, or you want to see what plans are available for 2023, we have local agents and local advice at no cost to assist you. No obligation to enroll. Our agents are here to answer your questions about Medicare. No appointments needed. We are open 6 days per week. Visit us today for a no-obligation plan review. We are located on Basin Avenue, opposite Pet Track Park.
News 25 Weather is brought to you by Dairy Council of Nevada. Undeniably delicious, undeniably dairy. Enjoy what's real.
Hi, good evening, Nevada. It's John Kohler from the KPVM Channel 25 Weather Studios, all up and down the Ace Country Radio Network and worldwide on the local BTV app, the app that tries hard and delivers. Get that app. It's a lot of fun. 103 degrees. Weather twins up there in Fernley and Fallon at the top of the map. Yuck. 101 in Carson City. It's 97 in Tonopah. I can't really call it a cool spot. Let's say the not as hot spot. Tonopah, congratulations. You're a winner today at 97. 99 out there in Goldfield. 110 in beautiful Beatty and 115 in Amargosa makes them the absolute hot spot. Las Vegas, close 111 degrees. Second day in a row with triple digits, and they all start with 1. Out in Death Valley, 125 degrees. And here in the Paradise of Pahrump, better than that. It's 110. How do you like them apples? I like them a lot. It was 111 just a little bit earlier. Well, we tied Vegas. How about that? Sun rose this morning at 5:42. Sets this evening. Look for it to go away at 7:58, 7:57. Oh, my goodness. We lost another minute to the night. And a low tonight of 81 degrees under clear skies makes it a good start watching, at least. Let's call it that. Humidity at 14%. It seems kind of low for what's coming up. And what's coming up is clouds. Next 3 days get a little bit swampy. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see but those clouds aren't going to yield any rain to us. Temperatures start the week at 114 and the next 7-day period at 105. We like that trend. 10 degrees cooler, and along the way we lose the cloud cover. About Tuesday, we're going to have sunshine, and winds kicking up to 14 miles per hour midweek. Should kind of stay with us that way. It's the end of this really hot stuff. I'm kind of excited for what's next week, but we'll get there soon enough, won't we? All right, have a great weekend. We'll see you on the other side. Back to the desk.
Thank you so much, John. Well, that is going to wrap up this edition of News 25 and Ace Country Radio. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. I'm Roy Rossell, and we'll see you on the next newscast. Good night.